traders, Sam Shakespeare coming to you live. How's everyone doing today? Happy Wednesday. Let's see, Engels didn't get to fire off any trades there. I know a lot of you guys have been curious about how the testing of the robot's been going, the fully automated version, and we do have some exciting stuff to show you guys. That's for sure. We've been testing multiple setups and strategies with different settings. We're working on releasing our first fully automated robot. It's a TrendBot. We've got our 5 and 15-minute trends working, and we've been running it, or like from the middle of August to September, a little over a month. The two 5-minute trends, let's see, 5-minute and 15-minute trend, I think, is put out together about 600 pips. So we took those two settings, isolated them on their own account, and we put money management on there. We weighted it out at 2%. 20 pips equals 2%. So if you're following the power of 20 and you weight your account like I do, that's 20 pips equals 2% account growth. So if it grows, 20 pips, you're going to grow 2%. In other words, every 10 pips, it's 1% account growth. It's actually pretty heavy. But if you can get your trading to within 20 plus or minus 20 every day, it's a good spot to be. It's a good, approach to take if you've only got an hour and a half or 2 hours to trade every day. If you guys have not seen the power of 20, I don't know who has or hasn't, but the new guys, you definitely need to check it out. All right, there's the link to the 20 pips webinar. If you guys have not seen the power of 20 pips a day, definitely check it out. If you guys are new or on your trial, this is a key component to my style of trading, to my approach to money management and to trading, and making a career out of making 20 pips a day. So that is great webinar. Check it out. It's broken up into easy to swallow chapters. I think it's like 10 chapters, but they're each like 5-6 minutes long. I mean, they're real quick. So check that out, definitely. And then basically the Fib Alert and Fib Trader are compatible with that whole money management strategy. So you can put in your risk parameters based on the power of 20 pips a day, and then the Fib Trader and Fib Alert will automatically weight your account accordingly per trade, so you're entering the right lot sizes for what you want to accomplish. This is running nothing but 5-minute trends, right? And then this light blue is 15-minute trends. All right, so that's all we've been running. You can see here it's taken 21 trades, and it hasn't been running long. It's only been running a few days. We've hit 18 for 21. We've amassed 143 pips so far, and we're talking about 6 days, right? The 26th, 27th, and then there's the weekend, 30th, 1st, and 2nd. And today's the 2nd, so 1, 2, 3, 5 trading days. Okay, so this is Tiger Test 1. Here's Tiger Test 2. Now look at the difference. It's not much difference. Still, it's about the same pip total, but only it took one less loss because this has got a 5% shut off. Okay, but let me go back to the test 1. Let me show you what the percentage account growth is. It's already at 14% account growth. 14% over 6 days. This is running it at 20 pips equals 2%. So it nailed 76 pips today. All right, so that's like just today 7% account growth. So you can kind of get an idea of what we're doing. What's the other Tiger account doing? That's at what? 14.3%. Also, the trades were at 90% basically. So this is the 5-minute and 15-minute trend we're still testing. This is 5 days, but keep in mind before this, to get to this stage, to have pulled these out and put these on their own accounts, that for the last month before this, these two together did about 600 pips. Well, the hard stop is at 30 pips, Chris. So this took the dynamic testing settings had a 50 pip stop, so I changed to a 30 pip stop. Every loss will not be 30 though, but it's at 30, and the 15-minute trend is also at 30. Also, we've got the targets at 1575. Now, the 15-minute trend last month on our test account hit to 75 3 times in the course of a month, of 4 weeks. So I do expect this in the next month to hit it at least once, the 75. It's going to go through phases. The market goes through trendy phases. So it's going to, it's going to go through periods where it may not take a few trades, and then it'll go through a day or two where it'll take a bunch of trades. And usually when it takes a bunch of trades is when it hits a lot of trades, because it's usually taking trades consecutively in a good trend. So we haven't seen, even on these two setups, we have not seen streaks of losses yet, but we have seen streaks of wins even on the testing accounts. If I could show you the testing accounts, I would do that. Oh, here it is, actually. All right, see, look, here it is. This is the 15-minute trend. All right, it's got a 40 pip stop, so I changed that to 30. It hasn't really hit a lot, but you can see, look, here's 1 75 pip hit, 2, and 3, right? All within, this is from a month period, from 8, here the first one was hit on 8/22, then one on September 9th, and then one again on September 19th. So every couple weeks we're getting a 75 pip trade on the 15-minute trend. So I'm looking for that as well. But notice, even though the stop's at 40, none of the stops have been stopped out at 40. They've all been with about 17 to 20 pips. So the dynamic stops are what's taking over. These are just the emergency stop. Okay, but even the emergency stop has a good risk reward with the take profit. All right, so that's that. And then we have the dynamic 5-minute. Okay, you can see this has done 268 pips. This is the 5-minute trend. This has a 50 pip stop, okay, but I changed it to 30. This is 268. That's with a 50 pip stop. And look how many hits it's taken. I mean, not even counting the 40, just the 50s. One there on page 2. We've got number 2 and number 3. On page 3, we got number 4 and number 5 on page 4. So 5 50 pip trades where at the 30 pip stop, that's 100 pips you can add. 5 pips, you would have saved 20 pips per loss, plus 10 more pips here on that 40 pip trade, and 7 more pips there. And then the other one was a 50. So another 17. So 117 pips you can basically add to this pip total. And I've already checked all the winning trades, and none of them went more than minus 30. So you would not have lost any winners. So that's why I've changed the stop to 30 and put it on the Tiger account. This would have about almost 300 and add another 17, about 385 pips over the course of a month and a week. Okay, Nico, have a good one, man. We'll see you soon. So I just want to share some of these results with you guys. But I think you can see what we're excited about on the TrendBot. All right, guys. So this is just a preview. We're going to be probably releasing this automated bot sometime in January. We're going to have a lot more testing results. We'll keep you updated as we go. Yes, Crash, exactly. The advantage of the robot is it has more patience. You don't have to worry about the little ups and downs. The point of me showing you guys this, you can have confidence in letting the trade work out. Now, there's no guarantee of future, of course, how our luck is. As soon as you enter the trade, you get 5 straight losses. But I mean, I don't see that happening because we've been running this now for 2 months, and I haven't seen that pattern. Okay, this is the history here from 8/20 to 9/30. That's a month and 10 days, and we haven't had any 2 consecutive losses at all. It hasn't shown potential to lose a lot in a row yet. Doesn't mean it can't. And here's the 5-minute again. It also on 4 page, and we're starting. If I go all the way back here to page 4, now we've got some hits. Remember, we've changed this stop loss to 30. So these 50 pips will be 30s. But you can see there's a tendency to hit many winners in a row, but there's not a tendency to hit a lot of losers in a row. And the other important thing is the losers aren't big. Most robots, they hit a lot in a row, but when they do hit a loser, it wipes out 10 trades or 8 trades, not these. So that's exactly what we want to see in a robot, right? Good risk to reward and good win percentage, both. You don't usually get both. In fact, I've never seen a robot that gives you both of those. And that's one thing that I'm super stoked about.